gang, it's Maria here from HockeyTrainingPro.com, and I'm here with my friend Rick Caselj. We're actually in Las Vegas, not together, well, together, but not together. You know, we're in a meeting together. And you remember Rick, he's the mastermind behind the Muscle Imbalances Revealed that we talked about a couple weeks ago. And today I kind of cornered him. He hasn't even had his lunch yet, so be nice to him. But he's going to tell us a little bit about plantar fasciitis, because I had some of you asking about foot pain, and your feet get really tired in your skates. And so I'm going to ask Rick a little bit about the benefits of maybe some custom footbeds for your skates. And then I also want to ask him about off-ice training and footwear for that. So let me just flip around here, and you guys can say hi to Rick. How's it going, Rick?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Oh, fantastic. Now, so let's start with the hockey skates. And what are your thoughts? Does that really help, or is that kind of a gimmicky thing?
With the I don't understand.
Like a custom footbed or moldable footbeds for your hockey skates.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. As someone gets more and more competitive, they're going to end up spending more and more time training on the ice, so they're going to be in their skates more and more. And one of the causes when it comes to plantar fasciitis is lack of support. And oftentimes when it comes to skates, within them there isn't that much support. So if you're gifted with really good supporting feet, you're fine. But a lot of times we aren't, and we need a little bit of support. So you can see if there's some over-the-counter supports that you can put in your skates, or you might have to get custom stuff that ends up being put in your skates to kind of give your foot a little bit of that support. Because if your feet flatten out way too much, that ends up stretching and pulling on your plantar fascia, and that over time that ends up getting irritated, and then it ends up affecting your hockey. So if you're a goalie, there's lots of pushing off from side to side, pushing onto your toes, and if you don't have that strength to push off, you're not going to be able to go from like post to post or to charge out and challenge the shot. So you want to make sure that there is no irritation in there, and a quick fix is I would go with some sort, if you can find some sort of over-the-counter support or a custom. And then we were going to talk about off-ice training and off-ice shoes. So you might be fine when it comes to the skating, and there's no issues when it comes to skating. But what might be causing the problem is what you're doing when it comes to dryland training or off-ice training. I mean, you could be wearing crappy shoes that don't have good support. Now, once again, some people are gifted and have really good supporting feet, and they can run around barefoot and it's no problem. But a lot of people have lots of movement in their feet, so their feet flatten out or they have flat feet, and that ends up putting a lot of stress on that fascia. And stretching on it a couple times is no big deal, but if you end up doing like an hour or 2 hour dryland training program, I mean, that ends up putting a lot of stress on that fascia. So you need to kind of look and see when it comes to your shoes to have shoes that have support for the level that you need. So it might be in the type of shoe you end up buying, or it might be getting an over-the-counter insert that provides you with a little support. And if that still doesn't help, you might want to get something custom. So I use the custom as a last resort. I try to find something that's over-the-counter that kind of prevents the flattening out or excess pronation that ends up happening when it comes to dryland training.
That's awesome. There you have the man, the legend. That's Rick Caselj from MuscleImbalances.com, and your website is Exercises for Injuries.
Yeah, that's my blog.
Yeah, Exercises for Injuries blog, and it's really filled with information and entertaining as well. So I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Cheers.